I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink of ricotta. Everybody drinking ricotta. Get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Milwaukee, get ready as the McCartier Cognac Tour presents the one, the only Boosie.
They call me bad, and I punish.
It's Boosie Badass live in concert Saturday, November 5th at the Miller High Life Theater with special guest Cardi B. And here comes Detroit Barbie.
Make that spin them shit.
Hosted by me, Reggie, smooth as butter. With core DJ Cam. Tickets available now at the Miller High Life box office. Bouchard's on 76 or at Liquor Outlet 5417 North Lovers Lane. It's Boosie Badass live Saturday, November 5th at the Miller High Life Theater.
Crazy, listen by the wrist, keep that 40 by the hip. I got that super damn drip.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast.
Check 1 2. What the fuck is this? Can I hear me in the building? Right. Damn, I'm live. What's that TT? We late. We late, but we here. And we looking good and we sounding good. So we ain't gonna waste no motherfucking time. Please share this everywhere that you can. Drill, are you on the line? Yep. I'm blocked, bro, so you might have to put like share in the comments and shit for me. I got you, man. Share this shit everywhere that you can for me, everybody. What's poppin'? This is episode 162 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. We are back. We was gone for about a week. You know what I'm saying? But we back. Episode 162. It's Tuesday. It's on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my motherfucking sponsors. Hustler. You know what I mean? The Hustler collection. Get your vapes, blunts, condoms, bottled waters, energy drinks. Shout out Ali, man, the international hustler right now. Shout out to that dude. We might be in Dubai, Helsinki. I don't know where that motherfucker at right now. Shout out to my plug, Ali, man, over at Hustler, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the collection. Also, shout out to my brother, my cousin, my family, my blood, the third wheel of this motherfucking shit that we rolling right here called Slick Talk. Steve-O from Ricardo Moore Tequila. Midnight Love. You got the McCartier with Boosie, and then Boosie got a cognac together. If you watch Drink Champs, shout out Steve-O, he was just on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? On there with the McCartier, with the Ricardo, repping the same shit that we rep on the biggest platform damn near in the game right now. So, you know what I mean? That's big. But shout out to him. Make sure you get that McCartier. Also on this episode, courtesy of good old Steve-O, we got 2 expensive ass tickets to go see Boosie. These motherfuckers are on the floor towards the front. I went on the internet and checked the prices. The cheapest ticket in the building is $90. So today we're giving away 2 free tickets to see Little Boosie, November 5th at the Miller High Life Theater. Little Boosie. The way I was gonna give them away was gonna say, what was the name of where we used to record Slick Talk? What was the name of the location that we used to record the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast?
Yeah, before Tamika pressed the button.
First person to put that in the comments, you know what I'm saying, wins these Boosie tickets. You got to link with me and come get these motherfuckers. 2 free tickets to Boost. You gotta share this shit though, too. You gotta show me that you shared this shit. You know what I mean? And had a right answer. Where did we used to record the podcast before we came to the compound? Also, shout out to the compound, Blackout Entertainment, and the Playmaker. On that note, like I said, this is episode 162. Shout out to my YouTube audience.
You left that in film there. Like, one person's gonna get that wrong.
What?
They can get that question wrong.
What?
Because we recorded it between.
Yeah, you would have to really be a fan of it. So it would be a right episode. It's a trick question.
Top.
Yeah. What she say?
She said, show me fan.
Yeah, she not. We have a winner. Tierra done won her 2 tickets to go see Boosie. 2 free tickets to go see Boosie. Somebody tell Steve, oh, we gave away these tickets. He was on my ass. Love these motherfucking tickets. Tell him we're going to need some more, though, to give away. The show until November 5th.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to give away a pair of tickets every episode. So these go out to Tierra. You know what I mean? Congratulations to Tierra on these. Like I said, it's episode 162 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. You know what I mean? Shout out to my YouTube audience. Y'all know what to do. Share this shit. Like it. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. The whole 9. My Twitter people retweet this. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere that you can. Also, you know what I mean? If you tapped in with us on Facebook, you already know what the fuck to do. That's to share this shit everywhere that you can. On that note, ride with me like he always do. Making sure, you know what I mean, we tapped in. Making sure this is my dog. Don, say what up to the people.
Real fans since day one.
Yeah, real. That's what she said. Yeah, real fans since day one. Hold us down. You know what I mean? Hold us down. You know what I mean? We ain't shit without y'all. Yeah, I'm going to the Boosie concert with Scalez. Oh, what? Damn. You want tickets too? You want us some tickets? Right. Yeah, well, how are we going? Because I got to get my shit to Tierra. I ain't got no tickets now. Yeah, I don't know how we going to that one, but yeah, man, shout out to everybody tuned in right now. Please share this shit. Like I said, man, episode 162, we got a special guest in the building today. You know what I'm saying? My dog. I'm proud of him. He's been on here. He's been on the platform once before with us. But you know what I'm saying? Since the last time he sat down with us, Don. You know what I'm saying? He done glowed up on the people. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nudi, DJ, also known as DJ Nudi, but give it up for homie Nudi in the building with us today.
That's right. Asking me back on the platform.
Glad to have you back. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it big. You can drop albums. You booked every night of the week. Sometimes 2-3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
I don't know what you're doing. I'm trying to stay local.
Man, yeah, Nudi, you trying to be Khaled or somebody? Right. What you want on, man? You supposed to stay here and be bigger than Khaled. Yeah, you supposed to stay here though, bro. You supposed to be regular. You ain't supposed to be doing all that, man. You doing too much, dude.
I'm doing just enough.
Facts, my boy. Yeah. So give them the lineup, man. Where you working at? We gonna get that out the way. We gonna promote.
The lineup switch, you know.
Okay, but where your consistent nights at?
My weekly schedule. You know, this Tuesdays I'm at the house. Wednesdays I'm at the vibe. We got my R&B night. You know, I run that. You know, on Wednesday.
Shout out to that. I see that in July.
Ladies.
There's a lot of teens in the video that I was watching. You know what I'm saying?
R&B.
Facts.
Ladies, come on, pull up. Nobody play R&B like me. On Thursday I'm at Hicks. Friday I leave it open for like personal gigs and shit. Saturdays I do that too. You know what I'm saying? So Sundays I'm at Palm Social being So shit, yeah.
Well, busy. That's what I'm saying. If you going out right now, you know what I mean? I know some of my audience don't be outside like that, but if you going out, if you under 30, and you going out all the goddamn time, this the DJ, this the dude you hear screaming, get up on the motherfucking couches right now. That's what I like about Nudi, because he give you that out of town ass feel. I had some niggas in the club that was older, they had never seen Nudi. And they heard you doing that shit. They like, you know, he booked nigga from out of town. I said, no, that little nigga from here, man. You know what I'm saying? That little nigga kids all around. Man, shout out to Craig. He real proud of you and Big. He always take credit for y'all. But I know it's real. I remember it was a DJ dilemma, and they were looking for a DJ. And that's when I met Nudi. Kids Ultra Lounge. J Shit. Shout out J Shit.
Them two niggas, they really put me down. I ain't gonna lie. They put me down for sure. I always salute to them niggas for sure.
Good people, them good dudes to be in tune with, you know what I mean? Straight up. You in tune, you in good with a nigga like Craig.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, you wanna always keep that relationship tight. You know what I'm saying? You never wanna go back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
This shit is all about relationships.
For sure.
Sure. So what, you just dropped the album?
Yeah, I don't like calling it an album because I ain't like no official artist. But it's a mixtape. Like I've been rapping like off and on, but like this, I like worked hard on like for 2 years. Like I've been doing a lot of shit in these last 2 years. Like some like personal shit. So like I've been working on just laying it out on the music and shit. I came with Fat Baby too. You know what I'm saying? I dropped Fat Baby 2020. This one just different. Like, I just came harder on here. I'm just. I got the shirt on now, get y'all merch, you know what I'm saying? Just branding myself, really taking it to heat, you know what I'm saying? Like,
me and Lil G, he off camera right now. That's my little brother. We all be talking about chopping it up about shit. We always wondered why Milwaukee don't got like a Cali. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we don't got no nigga like that doing it. So when I be seeing you doing your shit, I be saluting it and rooting for it because I don't see no other DJs doing it.
You know what it is? Like, I don't like niggas be trying to be cool. That's what it is. Like, if you love this shit, bro, embrace your shit. Like, like one of my idols is like Diddy and shit. Like, them niggas like they embrace like just being fly, just being them. Like, you know what I'm saying? They probably get laughed at and shit, but you know what I'm saying? They made it. You know what I'm saying? Just doing what they want.
I mean, I just think in this era, when you got. Like I be telling people right now, like I come from the era where rap wasn't really like everybody. It wasn't that everybody doing it type of thing, right? So now that it's accessible to a lot of people, you can record at the crib, you can record a whole album on your phone, shoot the videos on your phone, and drop them motherfucking and all of that. Like when I started, you couldn't do that. Like if you didn't record at the studio, you couldn't record. You know what I'm saying? Now you go to your guy's house and do a whole project at his crib. Now the game has totally changed. So what I'm saying is, for people who are creatives, like a DJ or a YouTuber or whatever you do, beat maker or whatever, I even tell Donna this. An album is nothing but like a call. It's like a business card for you in today's game. And it's a way that you make money because if you stream and you distro and set up your shit right, you can make you a couple dollars too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if nothing else, people can have, it's another way for people to access you. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And when you're a creative, it don't really cost you nothing to do it, or it's nothing for you to do it because you want to do it. You know what I mean? So I be trying to encourage people who ain't artists to still put out projects. Like if you got artists on deck, if you around artists, nigga, you can get beats. That's all Khaled doing. Like you can do the same thing. Like you get what I'm saying? And I ain't shitting on Khaled because if you ever watch a Khaled interview, he says these same things that I'm saying. He give up the same game. Like I ain't no scratchy motherfucker finna come turn up no club or do none of that shit. I just got connections with producers and artists. And what I do is I get the artist to the producer or the producer to the artist, and bam, we get the record and I put my name on it. You know what I'm saying? So I just salute you on that because I feel like more DJs in Milwaukee should be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just felt like that's a void in the city right now. And I see you filling that void. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I can just rap better than everybody too. I'm gonna be honest.
Talk your shit. He said he came to talk shit today, y'all.
No, seriously though, because like you put on the fight, you say DJ. I'm like, no, change that.
He told me to change it
because I don't want to be in the box and say DJ. Like I'm really just music, like music and clothes and fashion. Like I'm like a fly nigga, so I don't want to be put in the box as a DJ because I might produce too. I engineer all my music, I do shit like that. I wear many hats, so I don't want to be boxed as a DJ. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't got DJ on my name on Instagram and shit. You know what I'm saying?
When motherfuckers start producing, they hate that DJ tag.
Yeah.
I don't mean no DJ.
Yeah, like Buster.
Like
DJ
took it off.
Right.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, it's not that disrespect to DJs. It's just that it's a whole nother bag. It's a whole nother bag. I've had people come to the studio and be like, "Well, you DJ Webs?" I'm like, "I don't DJ."
Well, Wiz Khalifa DJ. You wouldn't call him DJ,
Right?
Yeah, I get it. He's still the rapper. Wiz Khalifa is DJ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it. So, as far as like the DJ scene, how you feel about it, club wise? You thinking niggas giving people what they want, so they want, or niggas out here bullshitting still?
I did a poll like a month ago. I was just asking everybody like,
And they talking shit to me. You don't have to read them off.
You read them off. You know you could press the comment thing on it and see them on a lot in the trigger.
Well, he couldn't see the comment.
Yeah, I think they showing up. They showing up late. I can see them now.
No, shit. Like the scene is cool, but I did a poll like last month. Like, what are we missing in the club? What are we missing? A lot of people was telling me like the security guards, like a lot of things that go on with the security guards. How they let people they know in first and have a whole line out. And they was saying like how like everybody's using the same playlist, everybody's playing the same music.
Bro, we literally be out predicting what niggas finna play next, bro.
Okay, I got a question for you.
That's why I like you, because I can walk up to the DJ booth and be, hey, bro, be like, bro, play that Round 49 Lil Baby, and I swear to God, you'll go. And it'll come on before I even get back to where I just walked from, my nigga. That motherfucker be playing already. Like,
our DJs in Milwaukee, and I love all the DJs and respect. But I'm here to say, like, y'all need to switch it up. It's just like, tap into the streets, play these people music, play RC music. There's a lot of good talent out here. Like, no bullshit. Like, y'all gotta really listen.
With the security guard thing, people really think that's a problem?
A lot of females.
It's in the comments right now too. Yeah, a lot of women.
A lot of females were saying like it's just they not really.
They said right. The security be thinking they own the club.
Yeah. I've been hearing that a lot. A lot of ladies.
No, that go on everywhere.
They kind of do. That goes on every city.
I'm saying it's bad here though. It's like bad here. It's bad. It's worse other places. Other places I get it. Here it don't really make sense here because we're a small community. You know what I'm saying?
A couple ladies were saying like they use like the long lines instead of bringing people in there. They use long lines for like footage and things like that instead of just hurry up and bring everybody in. You know what I'm saying? They said that. Shit, but I told people like with the money situation, you gotta spend money to have a good time. So you shouldn't be in the club anyway. So a lot of people talk about that money shit. That shit don't matter. Like if you have a good time, you gotta spend that back.
If you going out with no money, you shouldn't be coming out any motherfucker.
I always see the same people who complain about spending money at the club. They spend a bankroll out of town.
Man,
it's the same. It's the same. Like you're not getting around that.
I went to a club in Atlanta. That's $500 just and didn't care though, because I'm in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
They upcharge the park, upcharge the door, then let all their people in first.
That's part of the club night. That's.
But it should be like that. Though.
It shouldn't be that.
It shouldn't be like.
What I'm saying, Don, it could be a part of the culture. In a part of the nightlife that we know of, because we behind the scenes, but the customer shouldn't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with a lot of industries, is the customer knows too much about the inner workings of the shit. You see what I'm saying? And they shouldn't know that. They shouldn't be telling us about shit that we know goes on and it shouldn't go on. They shouldn't be telling us. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem.
If y'all see me at the club and y'all standing in line and I walk right in, please don't be mad at me.
I never had those problems.
I mean, shit, I don't too, but I feel bad. I don't have those problems anywhere. I don't deal with none of this shit that people complaining about in the comments. I don't deal with any of those things. But hey,
I'm not paying the park. I'm not paying for it.
It's only so many of us, though. You know what I'm saying? The majority is the people in the comment section. So that's why I got, I work at Mr. B, so I gotta adhere to what they saying. You know what I mean? For little shit that we gotta fix and little kinks we gotta work out. You know what I mean?
And to go last thing about that question, like people y'all gotta just start having fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's just on the wall, flying the watch. Everybody look, man, have fun. We here to have fun.
Me and Scalez been complaining about that for years.
We here to have fun, man. Get drunk, man. Have a good time, man. Take the bartender, man. Have a good time. People just cheap and just want to look around, just with their outfit on. Like, come on, man.
That's why I was happy FNF came out. That's why I was happy fucking the Free came out, because it made bitches start dancing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even give a fuck that they was dancing and shitting on niggas. Dance. You hoes too tough for me. All that drill music had these bitches tough in a bitch over the last 2-3 years. Damn, bitch. Y'all hard to motherfucker over here in the corner. to the King Von. Relax. Y'all ain't King Von them. Y'all ain't gonna slide on shit. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Man. So yeah, I'm with Diddy. Like I'm with you and Diddy. We gotta change the frequency out here. Niggas too motherfucking tough. That's why I want to salute my nigga Future. My nigga Future be making that shit, boy. Yeah. Hey, Future be making that shit, fam. Like even his dope boy music be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just talking about the man make hits, boss. Like 2 number 1s back to back, dog, off this album. Like, I don't think they talking about that enough, but that's because they don't really like bro for real. You know what I'm saying? He's not a media darling like that. They don't really do interviews and you know what I'm saying?
You know, he can talk to King.
But the industry and niggas who do music and the real niggas, we know what's happening with bro. He that guy, bro. Like for real. Even Kanye on his interview on Drink Champs, he was giving all praises to Future. He know Future that nigga, bro. Like Future dope is a bitch. Yeah, scale small down to 2X. Yep, Crystal. We need them. We need our Control C hoodies. I want my large. Yeah. And my producer Trail said he need a large. You know what I'm saying? You got to come see the compound and come drop them off before you talk to us whenever we record. She said, but when we do dance, we dance with each other. Niggas dance. They be too busy trying to be hard.
Y'all don't let us dance on y'all no more.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that no more.
DJ rocking, I'm definitely on the dance floor.
Motherfuckers got motherfuckers wiping you off and all kind of shit.
I don't know what y'all be doing, bro.
Hey,
you know, I'm Trail. You be at Trail, okay? The shit that you be at, y'all turn.
Yeah, y'all party.
That what y'all doing? Y'all party, bro. You gotta remember, we be in them. Bro, we be in the snooty booty joints, bro. Like,
I'm going in there.
And they and all and like bro said, all motherfucker really trying to do is look at what you got on type shit. They doing this for 2 hours in the club, like.
That's why I only work with the independent artists.
You know what I'm saying? It be a lot of that type of shit going on. You feel me? So that's just I get it, dude. You know what I mean? I see it. It's just good to hear it from a DJ's aspect. You know what I'm saying? Well, out of all the nights that you work, and I don't want to piss no clubs off, but I like to do this. Who do you think is the one?
The one meaning of look.
Is your favorite night?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Every night my favorite night. That's what I'm gonna say this.
Good answer.
I'm gonna say this because I'm doing what I love to do. I'm just grateful for people to just really young and money to work at the establishment.
I think and on
no,
that,
that's real shit though.
No, and on that note, I think I just got you hired.
Yeah.
I'm in a group text with my coworkers from Mr. B's, and we need a DJ for happy hour on the 27th. That's the same day that ESCG's coming on the 28th, the same day ESCG's coming. We just need somebody to work happy on Friday.
That shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how we do things over here. Podcasts and handle business, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We just multitask, you know what I'm saying?
But no, if I have to pick one though, I'm still, I gotta ask you a question. I can't do that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
If I had to pick one just because of the vibe, and just they let me play like what I want to play, it's Prime Social. They really let me like go in. I could go into R&B bag, then I could go into a rap bag, then I could go to a hood bag, then I could go into a fucking Nigerian bag, where I could go into so many different bags because I listen to so many different music. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. Yeah, that's dope.
I was about to say because I think that's the spot that you kind of made your stamp at. Like you was hot at Kiss, but I think Prime, because you was the DJ out there on the patio. You know what I'm saying? When Prime was in his prime, and I think that's kind of what stamped you. We was outside smoking weed, standing on the furniture, you screaming on the mic and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That day, I remember the one that day when he was there, he was like, "I'm not playing shit till y'all get the fuck up on the furniture."
They gotta bring that energy, man. That's what I feel like.
Everybody said Prime Social. So
yeah,
they like the energy. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to bring that energy back. You know, have fun like you said. Just have fun and have a good time. Never go moment.
That's dope. Speaking of this shit that's been going on, man, you been following your boy Ye?
Of course.
What you think about your boy Ye?
I feel like a lot of that's 50-50. A lot of shit he's saying is right. A lot of shit he's saying is wrong. But he's always entitled to his opinion. Facts. I feel like people forget that You have to be entitled to your opinion.
And this generation, we forgot that people have opinions.
Yeah. No matter how rich you are.
Everybody got them.
Yeah. Not how much rich you are. A lot of shit he said is right.
No,
people don't want to hear it.
It's a lot of shit that he's saying is right.
Yeah.
But the problem with Kanye is, and where his delivery gets lost with a lot of people, is it sounds like he's bitching.
Yeah.
Like it don't seem like he gets on these tirades until he crying about something else. Then he goes into how his wife ain't shit and all this other shit. Like, what do that got to do with what we really talking about right now? I know you dealing with a whole bunch of shit, bro. You got $1 billion. You the richest black man in America. So of course you dealing with more stress than any nigga we ever seen before. I can only understand that. But you gotta stay on one tangent because your fight is getting lost in translation with the people you really need to be connecting with. You losing them because it sounds like you all over the place. And then like you said, he not accurate. And I'm not really mad at him being accurate because everybody don't be accurate, but he's too poignant and too powerful of a person to not be accurate when he speak about shit. You know what I'm saying?
He shouldn't have said nothing about it.
Yeah, that
He should have said
fucking
thing.
No, now he getting
it
sued.
makes sense.
And now he getting sued.
And it makes sense for him to even bring that
I
up.
didn't understand this, but see, what that was all to belittle the Black Lives Matter, right?
Yeah.
But where Kanye is lost in translation is bro, go to the block. We know Black Lives Matter ain't shit. We know the organization ain't shit. It's the term that we had got in with. We know the word nigga ain't shit, but it's our word. You understand what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter, okay, the organization ain't shit, but it's our shit to say.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you was trying to sell or what type of spin you was trying to put on it. Fuck all that, nigga. This our shit. Pick something else. That's everybody's shit and do it with that. You don't get to just pick and choose when you want to do it with our culture. You get what I'm saying? Then my thing is you go arguing and crying to these white people about how they treat you. Like, what the fuck else do you expect, bro? Like, what else do you expect? Jay-Z just made a whole song on 444, like, no matter how high you get, nigga, you still a nigga. Hov just told you that he won a Grammy and everything for that song because that was the realest shit anybody damn near told us in this era. Like, I'm Jay-Z fam, I ride Maybach and all that. They treat me just like you, bro. They treat me exactly like you, my nigga. I'm still a nigga. It don't matter how many mansions I buy for B and planes we buy in boats, we still niggas, my nigga.
Don't give a fuck about no Picasso.
So or none of that shit. I'm still a nigga. When I walk out this crib, I'm a nigga, fam. Just like you. You see what I'm saying?
And for him wearing the White Lives Matter shirt, if that's what you should say, all out. Like, what is somebody like? Come on, bro.
Why would you signal out a group that's okay? So to explain to people, fuck Black Lives Matter as the organization. I want y'all to understand that, right? I stand with him, even though punk bitch Candace Owens and all that. I stand with them on that. Fuck BLM, right? But Black Lives Matter because we've been under attack since we landed in this motherfucker. Right. There hasn't been a day where the black race has not been under attack by America. It hasn't. There ain't been one day where we had peace. So that's where Black Lives Matter comes from. We ain't just start losing niggas during the crack wars. We was losing niggas during slavery. We was losing niggas during civil rights. They was hanging niggas every minute of the day. Killing niggas. You get what I'm saying? Looking at white girls and shit that blow your motherfucking head off. They was killing niggas all the time. All that shit wasn't making it to the news. Emmett Till just made it to the news. It was thousands of Emmett Tills before that happened to him and after him.
My nigga, y'all, both of y'all smoking weed right now, right? Weed is illegal because they thought it made white bitches fuck niggas.
Come on, man. For real.
That's why weed is illegal.
History lesson here. Jazz musicians, Miles Davis, Duke Ellington, Black Renaissance, fly niggas having money. The #1 selling genre, just like hip hop, at that time was jazz music over gospel. Rock wasn't even invented yet. You understand what I'm saying? So over blues, gospel, all of that shit, jazz was #1. So jazz was cool like our Future cool. Miles Davis was cool. Duke Ellington and niggas was like that was cool like Future. In 1930, 1920 to a black girl, black woman, even white girls. So America came up with this thing that jazz musicians, and was locking niggas up for this shit, was using marijuana to get white bitches to sleep with them. And was locking niggas up for that, and that's how marijuana got banned. Literally, it's never been proven scientifically that marijuana should be banned or none of that. That's how it got banned from a stigma, my nigga. Some shit that the white supremacists, the white higher powers came up with. Like my thing with Kanye, for instance, I don't own. I mean, I'm not owned by a corporation right now, and I don't have nowhere near $1 billion. Follow me on this. If I put out some shoes tomorrow, I'm broke, so of course I gotta sell my rights to whatever I'm doing in Nike, Adidas, Puma, and one, whoever wrote this shit. Whatever shoe we mock up, y'all, we got to sell this bitch to these people because we ain't got no money. This man got billions of dollars, bro. You can start your own network, your own social media, make your own shoes, make your own clothes. I don't understand why he want Balenciaga and all these people to fuck with you, nigga. You can get on Balenciaga heels, boss. You could be threatening him.
But listen though, that's what he was talking about. That he don't have the right factories. They not giving him the right factories to build the hoops. Build them. It's not that easy. You can't
it's not that easy.
Okay, just build your
I'm trying to figure out where
to make the best product because they're not gonna let you. That's what he's saying. They're not gonna let you get into that right material and get this.
Man, please. Trail, our new producer, makes clothes. Trail, can you make a factory?
Yeah. Bro, you got $1 billion, bro. Fuck that. Fuck you. I'm talking about. Time out. Fuck you. Fuck Arnold or whatever, right? The head of Adidas. Fuck the head of all the names he be dropping and shit. Fuck all the people. Man, you know Jay-Z, my nigga. You know Dame Dash, nigga. You know Beyonce, nigga. You know Travis Scott, nigga. Go to all of them niggas and tell them they 2 Chainz, Thug, nigga. Go to all of them niggas and tell them to give you some money for this factory, fam. I don't understand this guy. That's why I don't understand his wanting to be the leader of the black people. You're not even busting the moves to be the leader of the black people for real.
And he fucked up all his relationships.
That's what I'm saying. You done burnt all the bridges with the niggas that you can reach out to and get that type of shit from. So that's why you gotta beg. That's why you gotta keep having to work with the white people. Then they jerk you. Then you get mad at them. And then we go through this shit. It's like a circus. Every year we go through this shit, dog, with this man, bro.
But you still can do it on an independent scale. You just got to get all your ducks in the row. That cross your T's and dot your I's.
If you want them Jews out your business, my nigga, you got enough money to get them Jews out your business, yay. I'm not hearing that shit yet. I love Kanye West. I loathe Ye.
But Nudi,
because I don't know if I really love Ye yet, but I love Kanye West.
That's what you don't understand. Motherfuckers go to China tomorrow. That's where they factories at.
That's where all that shit at.
He go to China tomorrow.
He want to be in the room, fam. He think they finna let him in the room.
They're not gonna let you in the room.
Money,
so make your own room.
So that's what when he supported Trump.
Yeah. So he can't go to China.
He
see what I'm saying?
Up, brother.
It's all. That's where one of the main things I've been preaching to people.
Man, I can't say that one. I ain't gonna say it was Trump that fucked up his relationship. Man, it was him. I'm sorry. Hey, because Trump made a lot of niggas' lives better, boss.
No. Trump has no relationship with China at all.
No.
Yeah.
We talking about Ye's affiliation with Trump. That didn't do it. Hell no. That ain't do it, man. Ye just lost his mind for a minute, man. I don't know.
I don't think he lost his mind at all. I think all this shit is calculated, bro.
Okay.
You talking to a diehard fan. You talking to a nigga that met this nigga Trail on his way up, bro. You gotta remember, Rico Love and Kanye and all of these got signed to labels around the same time, so they were all Lupe Fiasco. I met all of these niggas while they was on their way up. Rhyme Fest, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All the Midwest niggas that was getting deals around the early 2000s. I was right there around them niggas, bro. I met Ye when he was pink polo with the backpack on, freestyling, doing poetry and shit. I met that Kanye West with the Rockefeller chain on. I met that nigga at the Pure nightclub in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, down in Wisconsin. A nigga, I'm gonna tell you, a nigga named Malik Youssef do all the spoken word on Kanye old albums and shit. They had him here for the Tuesday poetry night that we used to do in Milwaukee, my nigga. With Kwame Nixon them, they had him here as the featured act. The nigga brought Kanye West with him. On my mama, nigga, Kanye just chilling in Chicago. Malik Youssef, like, I gotta show him Milwaukee. Kanye like, oh, I'm gonna go with you. He just signed the Rockefeller though. Literally, like he just came out and I'm the newest member of the Rockefeller team. Got his chain. Remember, because they did it in Chicago. Yeah. He didn't leave with them niggas. He stayed in Chicago. Came to Milwaukee like a couple days later. At the Pure, I met this nigga. I'm talking about this close, bro. Conversation. Real nigga. We talking about trying to get on, get signed. I'm like, man, Rhymefest my man, because my producer's Animal House was doing beats for Rhymefest at the same time when he wrote Jesus Walks for Kanye.
Yep.
Bro, I heard the Rhymefest version of Jesus Walks. No Ye on it. I'm talking about 20 times, my nigga. I'm talking about we bumping it in the crib. Beat, same beat. He did everything, but it's Rhymefest. And he got a list. So he'll get the hustler, dealer, murder, the drug dealer, Jesus the this. You just walk with him. Because he got a list. Yeah. Nigga, when I hear the song, when it come out, nigga, it's Kanye West, nigga. That's when I realized what Rico Love was, what songwriters were.
Yeah.
Rhymefest opened my eyes to that shit, like, oh shit, that shit real. Like my favorite rapper, it's my favorite song. You wrote every word to this motherfucker. Bro literally went in there and rapped your shit. So that's why it was good today to see Kanye finally admit that niggas be rapping for him. He finally gave it up to Future, Drake, Consequence, Sci-High. Yeah. He finally, like today, he finally, like, yeah, we knew, but it was good to hear him finally say it.
Real Ye fans know.
Yeah, real Ye fans know, but the public didn't know him. It's still people who put him in the top, you know what I mean? Like writer list and all that type of shit. Like, bro, you don't even know what you talking about right now. Like, that ain't why we fuck with Ye. Like,
I know he
yeah, like we that ain't why we fuck with Ye. The man said today, he said, I wish with my money I could have Drake write songs for me. Didn't he say that on Nori shit?
I feel like that was the worst thing he said it already.
The man said, with the money I got, I wish Drake could write my songs every day. So I ain't really got time. And that's what I was gonna ask you. So, are you really a fan of the music like that?
Yeah.
You still a fan of this shit?
Yeah, Donda.
I like the Donda.
Donda was
Don't get me wrong. I like the Donda. Donda was cool.
All that shit hard. Kanye is a musical genius.
Because I be seeing you on Facebook, like you, when I say something, you'll be like, nah, big bro. Like, well, anytime I say Kanye, that's not the only thing you disagree with me on. He be like, no,
see, when it gets to music, it's Ye. But like that other shit, because I got my own life, so I don't really be dealing with like what he be doing anyway.
Yeah.
So I still speak on it because it's Ye.
Yeah.
I have to speak on it because people gonna ask me because they know how much I love it. But music-wise, he never missed to me. He never missed. He never missed. Jesus orders.
Oh, he's missed.
He never missed.
I don't know about that one, my boy. He done missed a couple of them.
What?
I like Jesus.
What?
I wouldn't put Jesus on that list. I wasn't crazy about Life of Pablo, bro. I wasn't crazy about Life of Pablo. Like after Beautiful Morning,
They didn't play a boo-boo.
Vegas, ways, no new friends, real friends, all that shit. That was crazy. That beat hard.
That beat crazy.
That beat is crazy.
Beat crazy.
The beat is crazy.
But the whoopity scoop shit was disrespectful.
It was a he. Come on, man. Y'all know he.
Ye be tweaking, bro.
Ye be tweaking.
Ye be
But y'all know why he did that, right? Because Drake wanted the beat.
Yeah, I know Drake wanted the beat,
So he did that to say fuck Drake, basically.
But he loved him.
Yeah.
What's going on here, man?
I feel like
I was just gonna say, you know what's crazy? They got love, hate.
So they took the Drink Champs episode off of RuPaul.
that was.
I don't know if it's more
Nori
than
lame for.
yeah. I don't like what Nori did because you clout chased. Like the whole getting Ye back on there was a clout chase because you know Ye couldn't go on no media platforms, and you know he wanted to go on media platforms and spew his and say his shit. You know what I'm saying? And you gave him an opportunity.
You said the right words.
And opportunity. But my thing is, that's just like on this platform. If I give a nigga an opportunity to come on here, whether or not I agree with what you're saying, I'm gonna respect the fact that I asked you to come on here and voice your opinion. I'm not gonna backtrack it the next day. Let's say I say something, I have a gay bashing motherfucker on here, right? And then the next day, some gay motherfuckers I know call me and be like, oh, Scalez, you both, ooh, we gonna do this to you, you do this and that, you fucking up your relationships, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna be like, that's buddy freedom of speech, man. I didn't agree with nothing that nigga was saying. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't finna check him on my platform right there live on the air. I was gonna let him get his shit off because I invited him into my space. And just on the respect of that, I gotta give him the floor to talk. You know what I'm saying? That's media. Like, that's why I'm like, how Nori, you backing down from Charlamagne? These niggas gonna be able to check me. They let Birdman come up there on some whole gang shit just so they can get clickbait, bro.
Right.
They still clout chasing off of that moment. That shit happened like 7 years ago. They're still clout chasing off of Birdman coming up to that radio station.
We done or we finished?
All three of y'all and all that type of shit.
Serious.
But he was serious. Lil' Kim was serious, Charlamagne, when they chased you off the radio station that day. Them niggas wasn't playing with you. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Fredo Star.
yeah, and like Nori, I don't even know why you playing like that. I wouldn't even, but you know, Nori trying to play media, he trying to play friends and all that, man. Fuck that. I'd have been like, you niggas got some nerve trying to tell me.
His relationship with Ye, I'm sure Ye pissed off.
Oh, I'm sure Ye. I'm sure Ye salty. Because Ye kept saying the whole episode, like, I'm so free here. I'm so happy to be here, man. I can talk. This ain't Tucker Carlson. This ain't Trevor Noah. You know what I'm saying?
It's real life fucked up, man. They ain't had to snatch that death gun away from
No,
Now, I don't know if it got, so I got two theories, right? I do believe the Jewish people is fucking with Ye. Now, at this point, they just fucking with him. Now, if they don't, it's getting under the skin. But my other thing is, you got on that motherfucking car, Puff Daddy, a fed and a bitch ass nigga, and on his network.
Yeah.
He owns Revolt, bro. He owns Drink Champs. You called him and Meek Mills the feds, bro, in the same sentence, bro. You can't do that. Diddy from the streets, Kanye. You not really from the streets. Diddy really from the streets. Niggas be getting confused because Diddy dancing,
Man,
wear
they got
lip gloss,
Diddy
wore shiny clothes. Nigga, Diddy from the streets.
Nori should
Of Harlem, for
Biggie left
real.
them niggas flowing.
Nori should have checked him.
Nori should have checked him.
I ain't gonna lie. He
Damn.
did-
See,
he
look,
did-
I ain't get to see
He
it.
did pause him up a little bit on the George Floyd.
Yeah, he got him to back down off
He
of
did
that a
tell him
little
like,
bit.
man, we don't care about this.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Ain't no motherfucker finna sit in this chair and talk that shit about Steve, bro.
No. I ain't even gonna let no nigga sit in that chair and talk that shit about KB.
Right.
Even if he got a gripe and he want to air it on here about KB, we gonna hear him out. But I'm gonna give my stance though. I'm not gonna just sit there and like Nori was sitting there doing this. Yeah. The whole time my fan was talking. I'd have even been like this to Ye, like, you done? Okay, now it's my turn. Then I'd have gave him like, okay,
I said, look,
I agree with that, but that other shit you just said, that was some bullshit.
that was some whole ass shit you just pulled up there, boys. But maybe
It's crazy, man. He just, I don't know, man. That dude, he think he can say whatever. He think he can do whatever, and still benefit. And still benefit.
I think he got the bit. I
can't benefit off of.
I don't even think it's the fact that he can say whatever, because he really can say whatever. That's the whole freedom of speech, American thing. You know what I'm saying? He can say what he want to say. But what I'm saying about a nigga like him, where I'm agreeing with you at 9-2 on that, is it's dangerous when it's being delivered by a nigga like you. Like, he ain't saying nothing no different than all conspiracy theorists in NOI, Nation of Islam, 5% of niggas say all the time. Jews is the devil. You know what I'm saying? They've been saying this shit. Nigga, I'm 40. They've been saying this shit since I was a kid, bro. That's what I grew up around. They've been saying that shit. I know Christians who call Jews the devil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. What he's saying ain't nothing new, but it's dangerous when it's coming from a nigga like him and you're not delivering it correctly. Like, they got on Nick Cannon ass, and Nick Cannon actually delivered it correctly. He had a brother sitting next to him that knew all the knowledge. You know, Nation of Islam brother sitting next to him that could tell Kid Mick he was correct or where he was wrong at, where he was speaking about the Jews. That's the way you do it. Ye just spewing it. You get what I'm saying? It's just rhetoric. So if it's a young nigga that love Ye, now he hate all the Jews. Bro, you operate like a white man,
Right.
bro. That's how white people operate. We don't operate like that, my nigga. We got more finesse to what we do than that.
Plus, we're
we're
not.
not had to love you from a distance.
Right.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't incite hate.
And that's the tactic I think he learned from Trump.
Yeah.
And that's what I think he's trying to use right now is his Trump tactics. You know what I'm saying? Because he's getting ready to run for president again in 2024. That's what all of this is about too. And if anybody knows anything about politics, this is around the time when they start the presidential campaigns.
Yeah.
So like when your local government is voting on your senators and all that type of shit, 2 years removed from that, you're going to be voting for your president the next time we get ready to go around to election. I don't know if people pay attention to how that cycle works, but I'm here to tell you that's how that cycle works. So that's where we're at right now. You see Mandela Barnes commercials getting on your nerves, Tim Michaels and Ron Johnson and all of that shit. That's because we're gearing up to 2 years from now, we'll be voting in 2024 and Ye thinks he's going to be on the ballot. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that YouTube's algorithm picked up where you were at if your location is on. I'm in Texas, getting fucking Ron Johnson and Mandela Barnes ass. I was mad as a motherfucker. I'm like, God damn, I can't escape these two motherfuckers.
You felt like Mandela Barnes when he said, man, it's Juneteenth and these motherfuckers talking about taxes. Dog was mad as a bitch on that commercial. I'll be cracking the fuck up every time I see that commercial. Like, he turned straight into a nigga. You know, he be real white boy and all this other. Like, yeah, my mom and dad make peanut butter sandwiches for me every day. And that commercial, and that clip right there, that white motherfucker asked him about the taxes and Juneteenth. He said, you know how niggas do, you know how we do our face. Derrick Rose's son at the press conference. Remember Derrick Rose's son on his lap at the press conference? Like, looking at the lady that asked her daddy's question, like, dog, man, no Barnes looked at the dude, he looked at this guy and said, man, it's Juneteenth and they asking me about taxes. He walked right off from the camera. That nigga was pissed. That's my favorite political commercial right there. Whoever put that one together against him, they snapped with that clip. That nigga was mad as hell. He was mad like me when I see them commercials. That's how mad I'm fucking be. I swear to God.
You know, I wonder.
Ice Cube said he ain't on Kanye's side with none of this shit. He said he ain't anti-Semitic. He ain't don't know what Kanye talking
That's
about.
OG.
Yeah, I'm siding with Cube. Yeah, I'm siding with Cube.
Tata said that the Floyd family did file that lawsuit though.
Yeah, no, they ain't wrong.
You're not gonna defame him like that.
Come on, man. We ain't on that type of time. They still fighting a civil suit right now, bro. And that can fuck up their civil case and all that, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that shit, bro. At all. You want some goofball ass shit, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if he was doing dope or not, nigga. I don't give a fuck if he was high as a motherfucking light bill, nigga.
I feel like that was worse than when he
Black Lives Matter, nigga. Now what, nigga? I wish I knew, bro. I'm telling you. But see, Ye removed all the niggas like me from around him, bro. I wish I could be in a room with that nigga for 10 minutes, bro. I get on his ass like if I could. I'm praying. Y'all keep rocking with us. We grinding, y'all. We working. I get this motherfucking platform to the point where I can get this nigga where Nudi at. I'm gonna get on his ass. I ain't gonna nori that nigga, boss. I'm gonna give it to him the real way, nigga.
You could be nice to him. I might slap him.
No, I ain't gonna be nice to him because I love him, nigga. I ain't gonna be nice to him. I love him like I love you, bro. I love that man, bro. I grew up on that nigga. I grew up with that nigga. I watched every step of Dog's career because he was so close to Milwaukee. And then I told you my producers was producing for Rhymefest. So I got a bird's eye view to fam. I knew when he signed to Columbia and got shelved and was doing beats for Rockefeller and got signed to Columbia. You see what I'm saying? I was around for all of that shit, bro. When his mama moved him from Chicago to New Jersey and shit. I was around for all that shit, bro. But yeah, Ice Cube said he ain't down with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Also, we were speaking about records and rights and, you know what I mean, royalties and DJs on and shit. Do you see what's going on with Glorilla and Hit Kid?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And Lil G's pointed at me because Harvey said this months ago. I pointed out to people when they were like, man, there's no more song in the world. Yo, Betty just gave her this money. I said, that's not even her song. I said, if you go look at the charts, that motherfucker saying Hit Kid featuring Glorilla. But this is where I think Hit Kid is a 100 nigga at in this situation. So as I did my research, he took 50% of the record and he gave her 50% of the record. He didn't have to give her shit. Right. That's the whole thing about this, y'all. Like, I see a lot of people trying to drag Buddy online and shit. Y'all bogus because y'all don't really know the business. Because in the business, this is what people be fighting on. Because you don't usually get shit in these situations. Khalees is mad at Pharrell and them to this day because she never got no money for Milkshake. Think about that. Because Pharrell and them took all the rights to the record. That's their record. Right. They wrote it. Don't fuck that you sung it. It's our record. Right. So that's the same thing with Hit Kid. So Hit Kid could have did the same thing to Glorilla. He put that song out independently. Yo Gotti had nothing to do with the success of that record. He said he warned Glorilla, when you sign with them people, they gonna make you buy this shit from me. Out of your budget. You ain't not gonna buy it for you. 6 months later, that's where we're at. They want to put out her EP now, and it's all about streaming. If you place that record on her EP, even if don't nobody listen to it, it's the #1 album that weekend because it got that song on it. That's how streaming works, ladies and gentlemen. That's why niggas drop singles and then don't put out an album for months because they letting that single cook. Boom! And when they get as big as it come, here come an 8-9 song album with that single on it.
Push it to the top.
Push it to the top. We gonna debut in the top 5, Trail, because this song number 10 in the top 200. We number 10 in the top 200. Album gonna debut. Young Blue.
And it's gonna be.
Hold on. Young Blue. Perfect example. Young Blue. He put out the Drake record. Still Mine. Top 5 song in the country, right? Let it bubble for a couple months, right? Then we drop down. It don't matter what these other songs do. We already in the top 5 album sales just because we got this song streaming on here. And it's top 10.
It's carrying the whole.
It's carrying the whole project.
Carrying the whole other 7 songs.
It's carrying the whole project. You see what I'm saying? So
I don't have no sympathy.
Look, the guy called, but it's fair.
I called it with Glorilla. I told people, I said that song is, if you look it up, Google it, look it up anywhere, look up the credits to it, that shit is called Hit Kid and Glorilla FNF. So that's the dilemma that they have right now.
And you're talking about this is let me let y'all behind the curtain, right? Producers are the most protected people in music because for ages they was fucking producers at left and right. So now it's to the point where you can't do nothing without a producer clearing a song. You can't register the motherfucker without giving the producer his
that's
credit.
The problem. She don't. So this is the problem. She said he done made $50,000 off of the song. As he should.
As he should.
And she hasn't made anything because anything that she makes now has to be recoupable to CMG. So that's why he told her you shouldn't have signed as fast as you did. But you know, we always jumping for the money. I don't know baby girl situation. She might have some kids at home, bills due, rent due. You know what I mean? Car note due when the song popped. So I don't know her situation, so I ain't gonna judge her on that tip. But I know in hindsight, she probably thinking like, damn, I should have waited. Yeah, it's gonna work out for her. But
She talking about she not making no money.
Yeah,
Bitch, you doing shows.
it's recoupable, Don. But they're
Oh,
hooking
she got
up.
to pull for
Yo,
60.
Gotti's putting her on the road to get his fucking money back.
Yikes.
The 250 we seen her run away on Instagram with and hop on the jet with, he getting all of that back right now. Every performance you see, take 20,000 off of that bill. That 250,000, take 20K every time you see her pop up somewhere and perform. Take that off that bill. And then she's accumulating a bill while she's there, though. Hold on.
Of course.
This is the gold part. Your bill don't just stop at the 250 you owe. He advanced you that, right? That's recoupable. So he advanced you 250. That's yours, don't he? Go and bust your chain down, buy your bus down, go pay your mama bills. Do what you got to do. Get yourself together, get your teeth done, do all that shit. It read 6 months, me and my lawyers coming to get that shit back. We're going to start deducting to get that shit back. Have fun, right? So now while that's going on, you're accumulating a bill. The Ike Turner Act. These wigs, makeup, clothes, dancers, flights, hotels, managers' money, DJ Nudi's money, your DJ, your road, the nigga back there, hey, everybody get your motherfucking ass up, Glorilla in this bitch. He got to get paid. He need a room, a flight, a ticket. That costs money. And he costs money. Because he could go back to wherever y'all from and do the club 7 nights a week. Right? He ain't got to be on the road with you doing this shit. Right. You see what I'm saying? So this is a bill now.
Beats, studio.
So while you owe the label, you're still accumulating a bill. So unless you like Drake or some motherfucking body, you'll never get out of that situation, bro. Every 90% of the artists are going through that. Even niggas that you think is up, they're dealing with exactly what I'm talking about, bro. For real, for real.
And a label like, we could have put you in the studio with Take Heat for a week.
So then niggas wonder why they call Moneybag Yo. He's like, yeah, I need 60,000 for a show. He trying to get Gotti out his pocket, my nigga. Fuck you mean?
It's like Offset with QC.
Same thing. Same perfect example, Nudi. Perfect example. And that's all he was on. Like, fam, I didn't when I got my own motion. Why y'all eating off my motion, fam? Don't eat off my motion, fam. Come on now, I got y'all on my pocket, G. And you still trying to eat off my motion? They're like, yeah, we own your name.
Enjoy the 360.
We own your name, player. Yeah, you won that other shit in court. That's cool. We let you out of that. Cardi B gave us the money. We took the money. That's cool. But we had a little stipulation in it. We own the Migos' names. Quavo, Takeoff, Offset, and Migos. We own the trademark, the licensing, and all of that shit today. So Cardi B got some more money? Oh, she don't? All right, we'll see you in court. Till then, we'll be recouping off of these songs that you're dropping. till we get to court. Fuck you talking about, nigga? You see what I'm saying? That's how dirty this game is, bro.
Game, bro.
It's a cold game, bro.
But it's fair. Stop taking them advances.
It's a loan, like a crib, bro. Like it's no different than when a bank would a loan with a crib, bro. It's the same shit.
You see, they stayed and they still number one right now.
Yep.
Cause look, now you got artists like Rich Homie Quan. Still cold as a motherfucker, but now he ain't really getting the look he getting because he ain't with that bullshit ass.
Because he ain't with the machine.
Bullshit.
He ain't with the machine.
Still.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all better learn. Y'all better take a lesson from Tech 9.
He is not with the machine, bro.
Tech 9, rich as a motherfucker.
What you make of this little baby DJ Academics beat?
Man, I mean, come on, we already know what happened.
I can work.
See, look, baby, he fired, man. He like us, bro. He like Midwest niggas. Like, he remind me of us because he's just so player with shit. Like, he ain't even. They asked him that shit. He didn't even like it.
Like I said, what I said about it on my song, and that's all I'm gonna say about that shit.
He ain't gonna go back and forth with dude.
For what?
For what, right?
I can't know money.
In other news, NBA YoungBoy breaks Jay-Z record for the most charting albums on Billboard 200.
Does that mean you better than Hov?
No, it don't. It don't. It just.
Why
I'm just proud that he broke the
His
record.
fan base is rabid.
Hov had 24 charting albums in Billboard Top 200. That was the most of any artist in that genre. This nigga just had 25, and he's dropping an album in like 2 weeks ago. I just seen him put on Instagram that he
Fan base is rabid.
So
Rabid, dog.
No, Hov number one. We know Hov, even without the accolades, save the dough. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the boy, young boy is like
No, young boy different.
He like a cult leader.
No, he got the algorithm. He got the algorithm fucked up, bro. Like he got the algorithm fucked up. Like you look at the top 5 of the charts, bro. It's all white people in NBA YoungBoy. Literally, it's like Bad Bunny, NBA YoungBoy, and white people.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny got all the Hispanics in the world.
Yeah, so that's why he doing them type of numbers.
Bigger than like Wayne and Drake.
And it was crazy is he don't get no radio. He is not on the radio, dog. How are you the number one artist in a genre of music if you're not on the radio?
That's rabid.
Yeah, bro. Like, how are you the number one artist in a genre of music if you're not on the radio ever? Like, the most he was on the radio was the Tyler the Creator song.
That or that Make No Sense.
And that was years ago. See, yeah, that was I'm talking about years ago. I'm talking about recently since he been debuting number one. I don't even know what the singles be from these albums, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did like this last album because it had a real throwback New Orleans, juvenile, Soulja Slim type of vibe. Yeah, the Manny Fresh type beats on there.
It's dope.
Yeah, he went back to New Orleans. It's dope.
It's dope. He's dope.
He's dope.
He's just not like
he is dope.
He's not cult following though.
Yeah,
like that's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy to me, bro. It's crazy.
Like I believe he can tell his fan base to drink the Kool-Aid and go do it.
No, for real, bro. For real.
You got motherfuckers looking like
No,
look like
the man can't even tour or nothing, bro. He this big, bro. The man don't be on the radio. He can't tour, bro. He ain't got no clothing line, none of that shit, bro. He ain't got no reality TV show, bro.
Can he do a show? Can he do a show? Like I don't think he could just go to a regular venue.
Well, he
man.
like
He got to do a
stadium. He about to go on tour. He got to do a stadium.
yeah.
Sick.
He definitely Rod Wave doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So he definitely. Oh, he got to do football field.
I'm about to say, Rod Wave, the other dude up there too, though.
Yeah.
He be in the top 10.
Yeah. Young boy. That
Football.
No, young boy, he had arena status. He had arena status. He had arena because he not pop. He not pop music.
I was at Beyonce concert. That shit was
He's not popular music. He's just popular. You know what I'm saying? He's not really pop music. He's just popular.
You don't think every kid in America gonna beg for young boy?
Yeah, but I don't think he gets as many as like Bad Bunny. Yeah. Bad Bunny need to stay 30 million. 30 years. Exactly. In a month. $30 million in a month.
And don't owe that to no. That's his money.
$1 million a day, bro.
Bad Bunny, cool.
That's crazy.
Y'all put on Raw.
Jackson.
It's Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Y'all put
Yeah.
on
Bad Bunny headline WrestleMania, nigga. Bad Bunny's bad boy.
Damn, he did.
Yeah.
He
He wrestled.
in that wrestling money.
Wrestled. He got his bag back.
That's
Yeah, now
his
we-
man
now
money
we-
right there.
Oh, that was Triple H. Triple H put it on.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
him and
his
Triple H
guys,
is
so
cool.
that's yeah, ain't that
Yeah, him and Triple H cool.
Shout out A Smalley tuning in. Shout out everybody tuning in with us, man. See y'all, Key Man. My baby, Big Baby Montana was happening, fool. Alicia was popping. Rashonda. So them niggas ain't been listening to Ye. Niggas been listening to Ye, you know what I'm saying? But Ye just be, man, Ye be tweaking, man. I need to talk to Ye, man. You know what I'm saying? I love Kanye
Ye
West.
need
I don't really know about this nigga who changed his name.
Yeah, one of them niggas need to beat. We need to beat.
He teased us with Watch the Throne too.
That's not a
It's not
Jay-Z's not gonna fuck with you right now.
Yeah, you're toxic.
Because Hov like to be mystique. He like to be cool. Like Hov gonna be like, oh, that's my little bro. He gonna little bro. He gonna be like, man, that's my little bro. Like,
He tripped.
he ain't gonna fuck with you right now.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn. Okay. Nicki Minaj.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
What's she on, baby?
Man, Nicki Minaj, it's just like, it's just the dilemma where, okay, how she treated Lil Kim, now she's getting a little
Facts. I've been telling everybody it's karma. I've been telling everybody it's her karma. And it's because you created these babies and you didn't even embrace them.
Right.
Like Wayne embraces his baby, so that's why Wayne is good forever.
Yeah.
You did not embrace your children at all. Like,
and they show you the
most
most
of us, yeah, exactly. Like they were very loyal to you too. Like so, when they want to start pursuing careers, I think you should support them. You know what I'm saying? Blindly support whatever they doing. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That was. She should have went back and forth with a lot of that.
And Super Freaky Girl is a pop song. Like this is all about her not being in it because she knows she's not gonna win that pop category against Billie Eilish and all them people. I understand her on that, and you just feel like you can go get in a rap category and automatically win. But I don't know if Super Freaky Girl beats Big Energy. I'm just being honest, and I love Nicki Minaj. I don't know if that's a better song than that. It's not.
It's not even nothing to think about.
Yeah, it's not.
Nicki lost it. Like it's Nicki's gonna always have a fan base for sure. That's
She goated.
yeah, she got it for sure. But music wise, I mean, she dropped 2 songs with Lil Baby, the biggest rapper.
Ain't nobody even paid attention to that motherfucker.
I didn't even know.
No. Ain't no bitches running to the DJ booth like, Nudi, play that Lil Baby and Nicki. No. Ain't nobody saying that, bro.
Never got
Oh, she need a stimulus package. She need to go some drink.
And if you notice, him and Wayne be real quiet when she be going on these tirades and shit. They don't even be chiming in or supporting her or nothing. They just don't say shit. They be like this, you know what I mean? She almost be on that Kanye shit. She be wild.
So you know who fuck that is.
That's what I told somebody too when I was talking to somebody on camera. I said it's the niggas. That's why I was like, she was a little more tame when Safari had her. I'm like, I don't know what this dude and me. I'm like, I don't know what this dude doing. You know what I'm saying? Even
everything she tells.
yeah, he's around there, yes sir, bossing and shit.
Yeah.
Man, kissing her ass. Cause he ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? He ain't got nothing going on.
He ain't got no more.
He
She
want-
is his mother.
Yeah, he wants to put out the gin on. Right. Dahmer is the second highest stream series in Netflix history.
I still haven't watched it.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
I didn't
I don't
watch
watch
one
shit
second.
like that.
I didn't watch 1 second of it.
I don't watch shit like that. I'm not gonna watch that. I don't even watch slavery. Yeah, like, I haven't.
To be fair, the watches was free.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's just,
He ate them all.
He just ended up in a highly black area.
Yeah.
So he's, you know what I mean? It was almost like the fake black on black crime shit that he's talking about. He was just killing people in his circumference. Anybody that he was around, you know what I mean?
He ain't Milwaukee.
He was killing them. Yeah. Dahmer, Netflix, they got their money off of Dahmer. It's the second highest streamed series in Netflix history, and it did it in less than 30 days.
That's still long. So. They got the perfect. I only watch it.
It did it in less than 30 days. It's been out. It's only been out like 30 days. They put it out for Halloween.
I mean,
in October.
come on, it's not a surprise. Every woman is a problem. They sit around and watch Snap all day. And everything on Prime TV. Right? So I'm sure that shit got consumed.
The actor from Superfly remake, Caleb Walker, got sentenced to 50 years for rape.
Yep.
And once again, the actor from Superfly, Caleb Walker, got sentenced to 50 years for rape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we reported about him before on the pod. Kalani had put out a report about him, you know what I mean, being on that at the time too. A lot of people
seen it?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't believe her.
Damn.
Yeah, she blew the whistle on this dude years ago. Him and Trey Songz. She blew the whistle on Trey Songz too. Yeah, she blew the whistle on Trey Songz too.
I don't even be seeing Trey
No, he's very
Songz
quiet.
though.
Whoever's handling him, they doing a good job because they telling him to be quiet, stay out the media. You know what I'm saying? Keep a low profile.
What up, man? Ain't that my that's my solution. That's my Hollywood solution.
When shit get hot,
shut the fuck up.
You gonna get caught too, bro.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get caught. But just to make the process a little more longer, shut the fuck up. Don't draw no attention to yourself for it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That was wild when I seen that. On some good news shit, the Big Three is officially fully black owned. So shout out to Ice Cube on that once again.
The only black owned
sports league in the world. Yeah, only black owned sports league in the world. It's officially black owned and operating. He said ESPN and the NBA is hating on it. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Which I don't understand. Like
you got all these other leagues that's feeder leagues.
Right.
What's wrong with them being feeder leagues?
Well, they're not a feeder league. They're a retirement league.
But if they do got niggas that's G League, though, they play in the Big Three. I believe that's what the fight is on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. But Cube been paying niggas. That's why niggas left the G League and shit was going to him. When the season was over, they like, oh shit, I ain't making no check all year long. I go play for Ice Cube for a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? With some NBA vets and, you know what I mean? Get paid. Travel, you know what I mean? Shout out Mike Taylor, friend of the show. You know what I'm saying? Big Three. My cousin Alex Scalez also playing the Big Three. You know what I'm saying? Racine's finest. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cube for that, man. That's big. And some fucked up news I seen, man. The homie Sue Surf got picked up on RICO charges. If you know anything about the battle scene, New Jersey got picked up in New Jersey on RICO charges.
Oh, Sue can't stay out of jail.
So Sue Surf is going back to jail. Anybody know anything about battle rap? He one of the giants of the genre. You know what I'm saying? Went nice with it. He's one of my favorites. And I wish him the best. You know what I mean? The RICO charges are never good. Yeah, they're not playing. They're not playing. They're not playing. Nigga like the nigga Casanova, he gone. He gone. On RICO. You know what I'm saying? He gone. Like 60 of them. Pretty good.
All that gang shit.
Yeah, I don't know about Thug.
Y'all shit. I don't
know, man.
Thug.
I don't think so. Look at Rollo.
Thug.
Get out. No.
Gunna gonna get out for sure.
Gunna get out.
I think it may be a chance Gunna gonna get out, but I don't know. I think they wanted Thug this all the time.
Gunna gonna turn straight.
Thug is the big fish. That's who they want.
One of them got to turn states. That's the only way they're getting out. So, if you ain't turning in state's evidence, you ain't getting out. That's how the RICO go. We're going to squeeze till somebody snitch. Otherwise, y'all all going to jail. Your grandma going to jail for this murder, too.
That's right.
Now, tell us what we want to know.
They got him on the wires too. You on the wires, boss.
They banked Lucci for the rental. They got Jeffrey Williams signing off on Wood 102. That niggas did a homicide. That car was later spotted in the homicide. He was the one that paid for it.
Turn states. Or you going to jail.
And they got his signature. Like, I seen it. I went through the indictment. They got like a photocopy image of his signature on the Hertz rental car. Shit, just like Lucci. Same shit for Lucci. I'm like, man, these niggas did the same thing. Like,
where y'all going?
Like, where y'all? Come on.
Y'all made it. See, certain shit, that's what I be talking to me and my pops, we talking about. We talking about, like, man, like, when you make it, like, we do all this shit to get there. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? We do all this shit.
Right.
So, we out. We out.
We out. See, but this goes back to the Glorilla argument, right? Niggas take them 360 deals. Yeah. I can take the 360 deal if I'm cracking in the streets.
Yeah.
Right? So niggas still cracking in the streets, paying off that 360.
Trying to get them people out their pocket.
But stop taking the 360 deals. Or don't take the advance.
Doug did say he took a bad deal with New York.
Yeah.
Leo is the king of the 360.
The king of the 360.
He invented the 360.
He
I know it.
He created the 360.
We're gonna get paid off everything.
Yeah. Since records ain't selling, he created it because records weren't selling like that. So that was his fix to that. Like, oh, okay. We ain't just fucking off our budget. We gonna eat off of everything you do. Video games, clothes. It don't matter what you do. You do a feature on somebody's album, we need a cut from that shit. Everything. You do a show, we need a cut. Period. Like, we ain't going. We need a cut, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. I don't know how much you know about the Milwaukee R&B scene. You know Tracks.
I know Tracks. Tracks hard.
Do you know who Audie is? Ooh. Do you know who Montre is?
Yeah, Darcy.
You know who Nudi is?
I know Sawyer hard. That lady you post, she has a beautiful. You posted her on the album.
Oh, at least on the call. Yeah.
Her voice sounds like nice.
Little Mo vibe.
Yeah.
That's Tracks artist.
Yeah, I watch her. I'm the music.
Yeah, I know you is.
So I just tap in, like, watch her.
Oh, she gonna be honored. I'm gonna tell her you said that. She's gonna be flattered that you said that. So yeah, I got an album coming out with her in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I do. I gotta check out some of them.
The last album was good.
Appreciate it.
Production on it was great.
That was Mecca, man. I was Mecca, and Don did one beat on there too. Mecca did the other all the rest of them.
I stuck him on in.
Yeah, Don stuck his way up there.
Now Mecca won't let me in the studio. Even though he picked the beat that all went on. He don't want me in the studio now. I'm like, no, I'm doing the whole thing.
When I ask you those questions, because they're having an R&B battle. Yeah, so Audie is going against Tracks, and Montre is going against you. So
that's gonna be a dope ass.
So the R&B better, so they can sing off and
they perform.
Oh,
Everybody's doing sets. So I think everybody's doing 20-minute sets.
We there.
We there. Cream City
I'm on the stage, please.
It's gonna be a Cream City on the mill. Yeah, I think it's November 9th or some shit.
Yeah.
10 days before my B-Day. Yeah, man, we there.
There.
I was kind of negative about it at first because I'm like, why niggas want to battle all the time? Like, we're supposed to be posting each other's albums and showing each other love. We need to spend more time doing that. But when I found out that niggas was doing sets, I'm like, okay, bet. Y'all not just playing record versus record and letting us pick. Like, nigga, if who said, I'm like, I won't have a winner that night. I'm just coming to see 4 R&B sets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fuck who
Are you because it's Tracks versus Audie? Are you excluded from performing
I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I will have to perform with both sides. Yep. I got records with both of them niggas.
This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Crazy. If you're not there that night, you're gonna miss Milwaukee.
Yeah, Tracks is hard.
Milwaukee
Tracks, man. He got the Fat Boy season album out right now. Just dropped this Sunday. Go get that right now. Streaming everywhere. Don got production on there. Yeah. Young Dev got production on there. You know what I mean? Some dope features. It's a dope album. Rest in peace, Money Eyes. He got Money Eyes. Fat Boy Guala feature on there. Fourth Coast. Rest in peace.
Out of all the records I've ever done, I'm most honored by that one because the first post I seen about it was a motherfucker said, I'm stuck on number 1. Yeah, number 1 is on repeat. I can't get past it yet.
I was telling you, when I was telling you the intro was crazy.
Yeah, he said the intro was hard.
That's hard.
He did just say that while y'all was back there working on the camera.
I'm like that intro.
I checked out a little bit of track shit. He like that intro was hard. He like, I don't remember nothing. I remember that intro was hard.
Yeah, keep going, man.
That's what it's about, man. Like we working, man. We all trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? You own it. You in tune. That's what I like about you. You tapped in. There's so many niggas like it seems like that's in your line of work that seem like they just not.
They don't. This is bro. They doing it like it's kind of a money grab and just like a popular thing to do. I really like music, bro. Like I got like videos of me like 5 years, 3 years old, bro. Like my favorite song, like I ain't even know after this, but my favorite song is Still Fly by Big Time.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is real shit. Like I got XXL books stacked to my wall. Like this is really my life, bro.
Yeah.
No bullshit. I love music.
It's in you, not on you.
No bullshit. Okay.
I love artists like that.
Yeah.
That's the energy I get at the studio. I'm a black guy, so like you wouldn't think that they love music the way they do. But they do. They love it, and
they need to embrace it, man.
Yeah.
They need to embrace it, man. A lot of artists like, man, really like this shit. It's a money grab for sure. You're gonna make your money if you do it the right way. But man, really study this shit. I'm still learning this shit. I'm still learning how to DJ. I'm still learning how to cut. I'm still, it's always a learning process. Okay.
Before we get out of here, I wanted to ask you this question that we ask everybody on the show. Love or loyalty?
Man, I gotta think about it. Love or loyalty.
Love or loyalty?
I want somebody to be loyal to me. You got to be loyal to me because if you're loyal to me, you love me. You got some parties you love me. You can't be loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love me in some little bit. I'll take that 5% of love. You got 100% love. So you gotta be loyal.
Ain't no really right or wrong answer. The right answer is both. You just said that. Both. You can't have one or the other. What I'm noticing, we've asked this question probably about 40 times. You know what I mean? 45 different people. And what I'm noticing is when somebody say the opposite, then you always use the other word to explain the explanation. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody say love, they always be like, love is loyalty. And then when somebody say loyalty, they always be like, because I need that love. You know what I'm saying? If you love me, you loyalty. Like it's always like, so I always be like, yeah, it's both. But you see how when I first asked you, you thought about it. It always stumped you out the gate. But then when you think about it, it's like both. You can't really have one without the other one type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's been very, since we've been asking the question, it's been very interesting to see what people say and how they look at it. And like the more street somebody is, the more you hear loyalty. The more in tune somebody is, like you'll hear love, but then you get people you would expect. That surprise you. Like Baby Juice sat here and said love, and I just knew he was gonna say loyalty. And then he said, "No, man, I just want love. Man, ain't nobody gonna be loyal to you."
Like, because his thing was everybody got a motive.
Right.
He's like, I just want you to love. He's like, I want you to just
see, that's
love.
facts
You know
too,
what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But he like even in that,
love is so saturated.
Facts. It's overrated too. You know what I mean?
I hate when people say I love you.
Yeah.
I hate that word. Actually,
this is people who show you.
Yeah.
It's an action word. People use it as a noun, but it's really an action word. Yeah, it's really a pronoun. It's an action word.
Verb.
Yeah, verb. Yeah, you gotta. It's something that you gotta show. That you gotta do. So, you know what I mean? It's an act. An act. You know what I mean? Like an act of faith or an act of, because love is an act. Like faith is an act. You know what I mean? So on that note, man, this was episode 162 featuring the homie Nudi forever. You know what I'm saying? That baby too. Tell them where to go get that at. Tell them where they can find you at. So
all social media is Nudi forever. NUDI forever. It's gonna go up. Green hat on, brown ankles, with the fat baby too. Fat baby in the world right now.
yeah. Fat Boy season, man. Track said it's Fat Boy season. Him and Nudi just
Every
dropped
season.
projects back to back. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know each other, and they drop albums
No,
back to
I'm
back.
tapped in
Oh,
with
you
tracks
tapped in with
though.
tracks,
I'm
okay.
tapped in with
Okay,
tracks.
okay, for sure, for sure.
Facts. Tapped in. You send me his music.
Oh,
I give
okay,
him-
okay.
I give him reviews.
Views,
You know,
oh,
I
okay.
really, man, like I keep saying, keep in mind, I really like this music shit. So it's like I'm willing to hear, especially if you sing. Like, I like R&B, you know, so especially if you sing, tap in on bullshit. Shout out to Big Frank too.
Yeah, no, Big Frank going crazy, man. We gonna get Big Frank on the pod. I just talked to Big Frank yesterday. We got Big Frank coming up on the pod very soon. In the next 2 weeks, Big Frank will be sliding through here. Shout out Big Frank. He's going viral. You know what I'm saying? We salute anything that goes viral from the town on some positive shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hope you do the right
Right
thing.
there, yeah, we salute that over here in Slick Talk. So yeah, on that note, man, this was episode 162 of the Slick Talk and Scalez podcast, man. We'll see y'all in a few days. We are out. Peace.